I'm going to use my finance degree and go start a business or get a normal job and live a peaceful life back at home in America.
Johnny Somali, he can't go get a regular job now. He can't go do anything else. He has no skills. He has nothing else. He has no money.
I think if I get sent to prison again, I'm going to go psycho. There's no more Ramsey at that point. I feel like,
What is his life now? What is his life now? Where is he going to go? What other country can he stream in? Yeah, I will see you in the jail cell.
Minimum and maximum sentences, sometimes upwards of decades. This man is in big trouble.
Guys, Johnny Somali has officially destroyed his own career. That's right. Even if by some miracle he managed to escape South Korea, which is basically impossible, people would still be asking, does Johnny Somali even have a future? And the truth is, no. His career is already finished. He's not old yet, but his time is done. We've seen other influencers bounce back after prison. Some even turned it into their brand. For example, Wes Watson served 10 years in a California state prison and later built $1 million coaching business. So, does Johnny Somali have the same shot? Honestly, no. He has nothing left. It's officially over for him. Let's break down exactly why in the full video. So guys, as you know, Johnny Somali is facing massive backlash in South Korea. Right now, he's dealing with 6 criminal charges, which almost guarantees at least 5 years behind bars. On top of that, he's fighting 2 deep fake-related charges, where he has pleaded not guilty. This whole case has turned into a big concern, and people everywhere are talking about it. Some are even saying that Johnny Somali could face up to 20 years if things get worse.
Johnny Somali, he films himself traveling abroad being a massive a-hole for views, and now he's finding out actions have consequences. He's been stuck in South Korea since December, and he's now pled guilty to 6 of the 8 charges so far and could face up to 20 years in prison for those alone.
Whether he actually gets the full 20 years will be decided later. But here's what really matters right now. Johnny Somali has almost no chance of escaping South Korea. That's basically guaranteed. And it's not just the public saying this. Even Legal Mindset has pointed out that Johnny Somali's future looks incredibly dark. No matter what happens, there's no way for him to get out of this situation. Even if, by some miracle, he did escape South Korea, his career and reputation would still be completely ruined.
Right? But like Truvecki, Did Percussion says for 2 Canadian, I'm not a lawyer, but I think Ramsey is salamied, right? Yes, he indeed is. He indeed is. That is a factual statement. That look, even if Ramsey, let's pretend that Ramsey gets away with a little bit of time behind bars, maybe a couple months. Let's pretend in a magical world that's not going to exist. Let's pretend he gets like 3 months in a Korean prison, 3 months in a Korean prison, and a huge fine, and he gets out. What is his life now? What is his life now? Where is he going to go? What other country can he stream in? What other India? He said India. Good luck with that, bro. Good luck with that. Come down here to Southeast Asia. Yeah, I will see you in the jail cell, right?
As you just heard from legal professionals, if Johnny Somali tries to stay in another Asian country or anywhere else after finishing his sentence, it won't be an easy path. Guys, let me make this clear. This is only hypothetical. South Korea simply won't allow Johnny Somali to leave for at least 3 years. And even if, against all odds, he managed to get out, no one really knows how South Korean law would deal with that. But what we do know is this: Johnny Somali isn't going anywhere for the foreseeable future. Legal Mindset also highlighted another serious issue. Johnny Somali doesn't have real skills. He can't get a stable job, and surviving on his own will be next to impossible.
We already saw that with the one minor streamer down here who's messing around, and as soon as I called him out, not only did he go silent, but he fled to another country because he knew the heat was on him, and the people were looking for him. People were looking for him, if you know what I'm saying. We all know, right? So people are learning, FAFO. And Johnny Somali, he can't go get a regular job now. He can't go do anything else. He has no skills. He has nothing else. He has no money, no clout. He's going to be irrelevant. He's replaced. He was always replaceable. The only thing he's fun for now is how long he's going to be in the fields. And then he's done. His life is done.
Yeah, I also agree with Legal Mindset here. Realistically, Johnny Somali's done. Survival is no longer a real option for him because his chances are close to zero. There were ideas floating around, like Hank Yoo trying to help him now, or Johnny Somali considering moving to China once his time in prison was over. But reality is clear. Nobody is sticking around for Johnny Somali anymore. He could spend the rest of his time behind bars or even vanish completely from the internet, and it wouldn't change anything. The fact is, most creators and the public already see one thing: Johnny Somali's career is officially finished.
He is in big trouble. The last time we checked in on him, he was trying to leave South Korea, but now it's been months and he has not been allowed to leave. He is banned from traveling. He's banned from leaving the country. This man has racked up charge after charge after charge after charge. And it's not just silly stuff like being annoying by carrying a dirty fish around the street. It's serious charges that carry minimum and maximum sentences, sometimes upwards of decades. This man is in big trouble.
So at this point, both the public and the experts agree. Johnny Somali has no realistic way out. His career in South Korea is done. But that leads to a bigger question. What was Johnny Somali's true intention? What exactly was he saying before all of this came crashing down? As you may recall, or maybe not, Johnny Somali once claimed that if he ever managed to escape, he wouldn't chase clout anymore. Instead, he said he'd settle down with a real job. He even stated this on video.
Even if I did shut it off and say I quit this Johnny Somali character, I'm just gonna go back to being Ramsey. I'm gonna use my finance degree and go start a business or get a normal job and live a peaceful life back at home in America. I feel like I've had so many experiences that have been life-changing, and the resiliency it's given me, like, really what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I've been through a lot of shit, and I feel like if I quit, what was the point of it?
But let's be real. Everyone knows Johnny Somali lies. When he talks about giving up this persona or changing his life, nobody can take him seriously. And remember earlier in this video, I mentioned Wes Watson? He's someone who actually did turn his life around. After 10 years in prison, he came out, built his brand, and made millions. Now, Johnny Somali claims he's learned a lot from his experiences. But let me tell you, there's no certainty he won't attempt to open a streaming agency for newcomers. If he has nothing else left, he could try that path. Is it possible? Maybe. But at this point, the chance is extremely slim. And don't forget, even before all this, Johnny Somali admitted that if he ended up in a South Korean prison, survival wouldn't be easy for him.
I think if I get sent to prison again, I'm gonna go psycho. And I think at that point, there's no more Ramsey at that point. I feel like I'll go crazy.
Honestly, I don't know whether Johnny Somali can make it through prison or not. As you know, he's claimed before that he's broken out of many prisons and isn't scared of going back. He's even tried to frame himself as bipolar or suffering from CTE. But let's face it, that's just another act. He's been using stories like these to manipulate his viewers. And by now, it's obvious.
I feel like I have some kind of CTE. Not only am I bipolar, but now I feel like I have some kind of CTE. How many times I've been punched in the head? Maybe it affected the part of my brain that has like the self-preservation or the fear part, you know? Because I'm really not scared of anything. There's a fear of the unknown. I've been in foreign prison before. And if I have to do it again, I will.
At the end of the day, when we put everything together, Johnny Somali's career is officially over. His reputation is completely destroyed, and there's no chance he can ever return to the streaming world like before. Even if he somehow got out, he'd never reach the level he once had. Whether he serves time, pays fines, or finds some loophole, the bottom line remains the same. Johnny Somali's career and life as a creator are finished. So guys, what do you think of this entire situation? Share your thoughts in the comments.